Okay, so for today, we are going to talk about the writing materials that I have sent before with the Zoom link. So it's the introductions to emails, memos, and letters. So everyone, you can open that PDF file on your laptop while I'm explaining a bit about it. And then you can always read a bit there while I'm sharing my screen. Okay, good afternoon, Miss Putri. Share my screen. Right. Okay. Can you see my screen now, everyone?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Okay. How about now?
Yes, Miss.
Yes,
All
I
right.
can.
Great. Okay. So introduction to memos, emails, letters, and memos. Okay. So those three types, like emails, letters, and memos, that what we call it as business writing. Why do we call it as business writing? Because we, or all Mrs. there, you guys, you usually use it for sending some request or meetings, for example, invitations to all the colleagues or your deans, perhaps the deans of the campus, or to the other agencies, perhaps. Okay, we use these trees. And then let's review for a bit. So what did you learn last meeting? I guess this morning with Miss Tati. This morning, what did you learn today? This morning, I guess, with Miss Tati.
About modals, gerunds, and adverb frequency.
Okay, so models, gerunds, and adverbs for? Sorry, Miss Shanas?
Adverb frequency.
Oh, currency, okay. Currency, okay.
Frequency.
Frequency, sorry, frequency. So you use that, use that to kind of explain what do you usually do on leisure time, right? I always, is it correct? I always this, I always do this, I always stroll at the beach, for example, like that. Okay, so what did you do in the end? Did you make any conversation or did you do something?
Listing conversation, and then in the practice tree we give suggestion.
Give suggestions. Oh, I see. Give suggestions to other partner in pairs.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
I see.
nice.
Great. Okay, so I think Miss Amma will go to the next slide. So let's warm up first. So I want you to think about types of writing, okay, that you regularly send and receive at work. So before we have three, I provide three types of business writing: emails, letters, and memos. And I want you to think the three of them, and I want you to mention, okay, answer this question: which type do you mostly use at work? Okay, so is it memo, or is it letter, or is it email? Okay, so which type do you mostly use at work and why? For example, Miss, I mostly use memo because, okay, like that. Miss, I mostly use email because, like that. Okay, give me reason. All right, so who wants to share the answer first? Okay, who wants to share your answer first? So which type do you mostly use in the office?
Usually I use three three type of this, Miss. Letters, memo, and
Email.
emails. Yes.
Ah, I see. So you use it like in a, you always use it in the same frequency. So you always use the three of them in the same, what is it? Same frequency, I mean. Oh, I see. So, but which one that you mostly use, like the majority that you always use it all the time? So, for example, every day, Miss Ayu always use this. Oh, I always type the email or the letter or memo.
The memo, Miss.
The memo. Oh, why do you use memo the most, Miss Ayu?
I send the memo via WhatsApp. I send it I send it for the head of the department.
Oh, I see, the memo to the head of the department.
Yes.
Like a broadcast the memo of the content of the memo. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you, Miss Ayu. How about others? How about others?
Hello.
Yeah, Miss Rizky, please.
I mostly use letter because
Sorry,
my job
Miss
is
email. Yeah, Miss Rizky, Miss
letter.
letter. Okay, letter.
Because my job in UIC is making letter for student
Oh, I see.
to practical work, kerja praktek.
Oh, okay, for like what we call it? Is it for KKN, like that, practical for apprenticeship? Is it internship, like what is it? Magang internship?
Magang.
Ah, I see. So letters for students, mostly to students. So you send it to the students, right, Miss Rizky?
Yes.
And then do you mostly also receive it from others? So because you send it to students, perhaps you receive it? Receive from the
Receive from the factory.
the faculty? The factory, sorry?
Factory.
Oh, the factory.
To get information that student has been received in that factory.
Oh, I see. So it's like, so the factory, you received it from a factory that, what is it, like they gave the information, so the students applied there. Is it correct?
Yes.
Applied to that. Ah, I see. Okay. Thank you, Miss Rizky. So Miss Ayu usually most, so letters and memos are mostly used by Miss Ayu and Miss Rizky. Others, perhaps one more sharing from others, Miss Shanas, Miss Livia, Miss Tita, Miss Putri, Miss Dwi. Which type do you mostly use? Memos, letters, or emails?
We want to share.
Yeah, Miss Alvia. Yeah, sure, Miss Alvia.
Yeah. Maybe in admission, mostly we use email.
Emails, okay.
For correspondency, because we have to make some information or announcement to new student with email.
With email, all right. So, to whom? I mean, to whom do you usually send the email, Miss Olivia?
For calon mahasiswa baru.
Oh, for the freshmen, the new students,
Yeah.
freshmen also. Okay, and then do you usually receive other emails from perhaps the head of the department or other staffs?
Maybe usually we receive any message from school or from our teachers and
I see.
from another institution,
I see.
something like event organizer or expo, student expo, something like that.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you, Miss Olivia. Thank you, Miss Olivia, Miss Rizky, and Miss Ayu. So what I can conclude is that when you send those emails, memos, or letters, do you mostly send it to like the internal part of the campus, right? The students, the head of the department, and sometimes, Miss Rizky is going to the external, to the factory, right? Where the students need to have their internship. But when you receive, right, when you receive from outside, I can say it from the external part. So Miss Olivia received the emails from the vendor, we can say that, from the vendor, other companies, even from the students, even from lecturers. And Miss Rizky received the letters from the factories, and Miss Ayu received the memos from head of the department as well, Miss Ayu, the memos. Ah, I see. All right. Thank you, everyone, for sharing. Now let's continue first. Later, we can have the sharing part again. Okay, I will go to the next slide. Let's go to activity 1, everyone. So on activity 1, you can check on your PDF file. I have 3 types of business writing there, and try to match. Is it memo A, B, or C? And then try to think, who do you think is the sender? And who do you think is the receiver? The sender is the one who sends the letter, memo, or email. Receiver is the person who receives it. For example, boss, client, supplier, colleague, or employees. Okay, so I will share. Okay, I will share the PDF file. You can. I'm really sorry, my laptop is quite. All right. So you can read it, okay? You can read the content of each of the text here and then try to see, is it email, memo, or letter? Okay. So how about let's start from A, everyone. So A, what do you think?
Memos.
Memos, others? Memos, Miss Ayu said memos, others, you can turn on your sound. Okay, you can unmute your sound. A.
Memos.
Memos, okay. And then how about memos? How about B?
Letters.
B is
Letter.
a letter. And C?
Email.
Email.
Email, okay. So let's check. So actually, okay, memo here is C, okay? Memo is C because as you can see it over here, memo, okay, memo usually is a very direct message, okay? So they rarely add subject. So it's, remember the meeting on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Please attend. So it's like a very direct and very fast. Okay, so it rarely has this. Our Spanish shells team, so rarely has the subject. Okay, so this is memo. So memo is C, and then letter is actually A. So it's a very, what we can say, do you think it's a formal or informal email for A? In the meeting Tuesday, hope you can come. Sorry about this, the short notice. Thanks, all the best, Joe. So do you think A is formal email or informal email, everyone?
Informal email.
Informal email, okay, it's an email, but it's very informal. And then we have B as the letter, okay? Do you think it's formal or informal email? Wait, I cannot scroll it now. Okay, so do you think it's formal or informal email? It's very formal, okay? It's very clear that it's formal email, okay? It's a formal email. Okay, so who do you think is the sender for A, everyone? A. It's quite, it's informal. So do you think, is it between boss and the employee? Do you think? Is it between boss and the employee for A? The sender is the boss and the receiver is the employee?
Yeah.
Or is it between colleagues? Between colleagues?
The sender is boss and
Was. The receiver is the
it refer
employee.
employee.
And then how about B, everyone? Do you know it? Is it from the boss or the supplier or the client, the customer?
The sender of employee or customer, and the receive the boss.
The boss. Okay, so we can say that the I'm your new sales contact for Taylor and Whitaker, and I look forward to working with you in the future. So the B here is Niall Peterson is actually like the supplier, supplier of Taylor and Whitaker, and he's contacting Mr. Owen. Okay, Mr. Owen is the client here. Okay, the client, or what you can say, the customer. Okay, the customer, the client or the customer. And then the C, what do you think? Is it from colleague to colleague or boss to colleague? To all staff from FD, meet our Spanish sales office colleagues. Is it from boss to all the staff, or supplier to a client, or colleague to colleague? What do you think? For C part. Can say that it's from the boss to the client, okay? Boss to the client or to the staff, okay? Boss to the staff, because the boss wants to have like a bit of a meeting here, okay? Please attend. Remember the meeting on Tuesday, okay? Because the boss asks all the employees to come to the meeting, okay? Any questions before I continue with the next one? Okay, I think I can continue first, okay? All right, so everyone, because before you have shared, okay, the types of business writing that you mostly use, and who do you send it to, and who do you receive it from, okay? And I want you to see, okay, so while you're opening your PDF file, I want you to decide, okay, I want you to decide this. Okay, so have you opened your PDF file, right? In your book there? Okay, wait, I have matching here. Yeah, hello, Mr. Hafiz. I think we have that. Okay, so I want you to decide, okay, decide which sentences, okay, that match with text A, B, or C. Okay, you may read the text again on your book. Okay, remember, one answer is possible. So after this, I will give you a sentence, okay, and I want you to try to match it with the text. Is it A, B, or C? Okay, you can simply unmute the sound. You can unmute the sound and just answer with A, B, or C. Perhaps sometimes I will later I will ask you the reason why do you choose A, B, or C. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the first sentence. More than one person received this. Which one? Is it A, B, or C? So is it the email, the memo, or the letter? More than one person received this. Receive this means receive this letter, memo, or email. Which one? A, B, or C?
A.
Miss, are you A? Others? You can turn on your side. It's okay. A. So A is the email, right? Others, perhaps? Perhaps any other answer? Perhaps the memo or the letter?
Maybe memo, I think.
Memo, okay, memo. The Miss Aya said the email. Others?
Memo.
The memo, okay. Others? Memo, email, other answer? All right, so correct. The answer is the memo and the email. Okay, the one with hi and something like that, and then from FD to like that. The subject is the meeting. So, Miss Tita, can before you said memo, right? Do you have any reason why do you choose memo? Do you have reasons why do you choose memo? Sorry.
Because Memo can send to more one person.
Okay, because it's very obvious the boss and it's all the staffs, okay, all the employees. Okay, and Miss Ayu, why do you choose email? Email them because you choose email, right? More than one person receive this.
Because we can send the email with CC and BCC.
CC and BCC, okay. And also according to the text there, right? Joe said, hi, could you please attend the meeting, like that, okay? Next, the sender doesn't know the receiver very well. Wait. Oh, wait, okay, sorry. The sender, okay, how about this one? The sender knows the receiver very well. Which text is it? Is it memo, emails, or letter? So from the text A, B, or C?
Email, I think.
The email, Mr. Travis, thank you. The email, others?
Letter.
The letter, okay, the letter is the B one, okay, so A is email, B is letter, C is the memo, others?
Memo.
The memo? The memo, okay. So Mr. Hafiz, can you tell us the reason why do you choose email?
Because everyone for now can send their message to everyone in internet, and maybe you cannot filter some people that you not know very well, or some foreigner that can be send you an email in instant directly. Maybe.
Okay, all right, so according to that we can also use that, but according to the text as we know it, the email there, okay, the email, the Joel, okay, Joel here use hi, okay, look, use hi, we are having the meeting Tuesday, hope you can come, sorry about the short notice, thanks, all the best, Joel. So as we know here, Joel knows the sender knows everyone very well because he uses like a quite informal language, okay, so he introduces his email with hi, okay, and he just kind of use thanks, okay, as an informal one, and all the best, okay, because we use the formal one like using thank you, okay, we use the formal with thank you, like that. And then the memo, okay, the memo, let's say to all staff from FD. So Miss Alivia or Miss Shanas before who said memo, the sender knows very well. Miss Shanas, yeah. Miss Shanas, yeah.
Yeah.
So why do you think the sender knows the receiver very well?
Because the memo is direct message from the receiver, something like that.
From the sender to the receiver, so it's like the direct. Okay, thank you so much. Right now, let's see to another slide. Okay, let's see another slide. More than one person. Okay, so which one? Okay, so which text? Okay, so let's pay attention to the text again. So which writing there, which type that is friendly? That it sounds, that it sounds friendly, everyone. Is it the email, memo, or letter? Email, letter, or memo? So email is A, letter is B, and memo is C. So which one is friendly? look at the content of the writing. Yeah, Miss Alfia?
Email.
Email, okay. Other, which one that it sounds friendly? Email, that's other. Miss Dwi?
Memo.
Email, okay. Others, perhaps Miss Juwita, Miss Putri? You can unmute yourself to to share. Miss Putri.
I think memo.
Email, Miss Juwita Memo, okay. All right, so it is friendly, so you can read the content in friendly. So I will share here the content. Okay, so Miss Dwi, before, because you said the email is friendly, so why do you think the email sounds friendly? It is friendly.
Sometimes it's friendly, but sometimes not. Trust me.
So according to this text, is it friendly or not?
Yes.
Yeah, it's friendly. Okay, good, because it's what before we say that the sender knows the receiver very well. So he or Joel here kind of use the informal language and he tries to be friendly there, even though the meeting is on the short notice. Okay, it's a very sudden sudden meeting, but he tries to sound friendly. Thank you, Miss Dwi. And Miss Putri, before you said sorry, email or memo?
I said memo.
Okay, this one.
Yes.
Why do you think the memo sounds friendly?
Because sometimes we can make information with friendly conversation.
With little?
With friendly conversation.
With friendly conversation. Okay. So as you can see here, the memo here sometimes because it's direct, okay, tak, 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 like that, because the memo is like 1 until 2 sentences at a time, and sometimes we can feel that, oh, the memo is quite not friendly, but we can make it friendly actually. Remember the meeting on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Okay, so please attend. Okay, so sometimes we can use please as to show the politeness. Okay, the politeness of the memo. Okay. Okay. Any questions before I continue with the other? Okay. Last one. Okay. How about last one? I want you to see the text again. After it is friendly, I want you to see the memo, email, and letter, and which one. Okay. Which one does the sender want to arrange a meeting? So which one that the sender wants to arrange a meeting? Is it the email, memo, or letter? Be careful. This is only one answer. Read, read the ABC, email, memo, or letter. Remember, attending the meeting with arranging the meeting is different. Okay, attending the meeting means you just come to the meeting. Okay, you come to the meeting. Arranging the meeting or arrange the meeting, it means you create the meeting. Okay, you create the meeting, you schedule the meeting, you create a schedule to the meeting. It's different with attend. Okay, attend means you just come to the meeting. Okay, so which one? Read it carefully and then give me the answer. Okay, and which one the sender wants to arrange a meeting? Okay, is it A, B, or C? I think it, yeah. So you can see it. Okay, is it A, B, or C? Anyone? Is it Joel? Which one is Joel? Does Joel want to arrange the meeting, or Niall Peterson wants to arrange the meeting, or FD here wants to arrange the meeting? Which one? Yeah.
I think for the rest of the meeting, email, because the for apps have arranged the meeting and then have attended a meeting, and keduanya
Both of them.
make
So
both of them
arranging the meeting and
Arrange
also attending the meeting.
attended the meeting. Yes.
So this one, the
email.
Joel one. Hi, we're having the meeting Tuesday, right? Hope you can come. Sorry about the short notice. Okay, good. So Joel is arranging, okay, the one who arranged the meeting, and also he invited all to come, but he also attended the meeting. Okay, so like Miss Shanash said, so Joel made arranged the meeting and also attended the meeting, right? Miss Shanash, would you mean that?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Miss Amel.
Good job. Thank you, Miss Shanash. So Joel here. And also we can say here, meeting here doesn't mean that in a formal situation. We can say also Niall Peterson want to arrange a meeting. So I will be in your area next week and would like the opportunity to meet you, okay, the meeting. Okay, so Niall here also wants to meet, okay, to have a bit of a meeting with the client, but not with C, okay, not with C, because the FD here, I think it's the, what is FD? I think it's financial department here, just ask all the staff to attend the meeting, okay? Attendance, please come to the meeting, okay? Please join the meeting, okay? It's like that. So that's the difference between arranging the meeting and attending the meeting on each of the type, okay, of business writing, okay? So, okay, so everyone, I believe some of you, okay, have created, okay, or have written some types of business writings using formal and informal language, okay? So I will slide here first. Okay. Okay, so when you want to type or when you want to make business writing, email, letter, on memo, if you want to make it formal or informal, it depends on these two, okay? So it depends on the type of business writing you are using. Is it email, memos, or letters? And I think this is the most important one, who we are writing to, okay? So let's say if you want to make, if all of you want to make a formal letter or formal email or formal memo using formal language, so who are you going to write to using formal language? So who are you going to send using
to partner, to company, to
the company?
maybe to in institutional, maybe government, state-owned enterprise, and
enterprise,
many more.
and
Maybe in
okay.
our lecture,
To the lecturer,
our
to the
boss.
Or to the boss also. Thank you, Mr. Hafiz. And also the head of the department. So we usually send it to the one is like, what do we say? To make further connection, okay, work connection, such as like a vendor, company, boss, head of department. And then when do we use the informal one? Anyone wants to share? When do we use the informal language? Who are we going to write to? Is it to the company or to the boss or to the vendor or to the other agents, perhaps? Miss Tita, do you want to share it? Who are we going to write to if we want to use the informal language?
Informal language, maybe with colleague.
With a colleague?
Yes.
Only colleague? How about students? How about students at UISI? Do you use informal or formal language to the students there?
Sometimes formal, sometimes informal.
Sometimes formal, sometimes
Yeah.
informal. In what kind of situation do you use formal language, Ms. Tita, to the students? So the context here, the sender is all of you are here, but then the receivers are the students. So when do you use formal language to the students? So the receiver here is the students.
I use formal language if about academic or
Academic.
yes, or about UIC.
About, sorry, Ms. Tita, academic and
Academic and about university.
about the university, okay. Other perhaps the announcement about university, right? About the university or academic purposes. And then when do we use the informal language, perhaps? Miss Juwita, perhaps, can you answer when do we use informal language to the students? So before Miss Tita said to us about academic purposes and also university announcement. And when do we use informal language to the students? Miss Juwita. Oh, sorry, you haven't unmute yourself. So yeah, Miss Juwita. Hello. Sorry, Miss Juwita, we cannot hear your voice, perhaps. Can you?
Miss?
Yeah, no, we can hear your voice.
Yes.
Informal language to personal, maybe.
Personal, okay. Friends, okay. So how about to the students, Miss Juwita? Because Miss Tita said before, if we are going to write letters, emails, or memos to students, sometimes we use formal and informal language. And then Miss Tita said formal if we want to announce some university announcement or academic stuff. But when do we use the informal language? The personal and also? Personal stuff, perhaps, and then other announcement, perhaps. What kind of announcement that you usually use for informal language for students?
Formal language.
Formal language. All right. So sometimes we can use informal language to students if we send it like personally, okay, to not all of the students, but only one specific student. For example, it's about perhaps he or she is late, for example, is late to pay the tuition, for example. Perhaps we can send it personally that, or sometimes we can like reminder, okay, reminding the students to do or to have something, okay? Right, so now let's continue. Let's continue. I will clear them all. Okay. Yeah, before we talk about formal language, right, and informal language, now I want you to see on your book again, okay? On your book you have it there, but I will write it in the my share screen here and try to match, okay? Try to match the left side, the less formal language or words or phrases on the left side, and match it on the right side with similar meaning, okay, with a similar meaning or function. And you can use your Zoom annotation there to match using the the arrow there. So the first one has been done for you. All the best is the same. So this is the less formal one. All the best is the same as your sincerely. And then how about wait, sorry, see you soon, come, hi, and one. Which one is the formal one? Okay, so you can use your annotation here. Your sincerely, like this. Can you use this? Can you try to use it? Okay, Michelle, that's good.
Wait, when?
Wait. Wait. One. Which one? Can you try to use that? The arrow. The arrow here is the, or if you use your cell phone, you can use the pen there. This one. You can use draw and choose the arrow. Yeah. Okay. Okay, number one is all the best. Yours sincerely, Michelle. Sorry, I apologize. Come attend. Hi, dear one would like. Okay, and then how about see you soon and wait?
See you soon. I look forward to seeing you.
Okay, finish everyone. All right, thank you so much, everyone. I think all of you have got it correctly. So all the best is, your sincerely. Wait is hesitate. Okay, number two is see. So if you ever receive an email or letters and say don't hesitate, it means don't wait. Okay, don't wait. And then sorry means I apologize. Okay, don't hesitate or don't wait to contact me, something like that. Sorry means I apologize, the most formal one. See you soon. The formal one is I look forward to seeing you. Come is the same as attend. I guess I have explained it before. Attend, please come, please attend, please join. Okay, it's the same. Hi, dear. Okay, dear Mr., dear Miss, dear Mrs., like that. Okay, once would like. Okay, I would like to order or I would like to request. Okay, to request 5 of your students. Okay, for example, to join our webinar, for example, like that. Yours sincerely, the company, for example, like that. Okay, so if you get used to with formal language or writing formal emails, letters, or memos, these words or phrases, I think you are familiar with, right? Sepertinya it's quite familiar, right? If you write or type formal emails, right? Dear, and then yours sincerely, I look forward, right? I look forward to seeing you. Contact me, okay? Contact me to blah, 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 like that. It's very familiar. I think it's quite familiar with this, okay? Using this, okay? Any questions about this formal and informal language before I continue? No questions? Can I continue it first?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, I will continue it first, okay? Okay, sorry. Okay, let's see activity 5, everyone. So it's very easy. You can use your Zoom annotation again. You can just circle the answer, okay? Circle the answer of the rules, okay? The rules of memo, okay? Remember, rules for writing memos, you need to be direct, Okay, langsung ya, direct and it's concise, clear, concise, and brief. Okay. Okay, let's start with the first rule, everyone. Rules for writing memo. I will, okay, this one. So which one? Write who it is to and from at the beginning or end of the memo, everyone. So the sender, do we write it at the beginning or at the end? Just like this one. So do we write the sender at the beginning or at the end? Look at here. To all stuff from FP. Okay.
Right. We must say right one.
Okay. Okay, how about try it, this one. Others, you can try it. You can try it using your annotation. Okay, number 5 is be direct and polite. Okay, do you short? Okay, okay, try to write about one subject. Okay, in each memo. Okay. And this, okay, finish. Okay, so let's check, everyone. So as you can see it from the first, the C text here, this is the memo. Okay, this is the memo. So the first one, as you can see, write who it is to and from at the beginning. Okay, so this is at the beginning. To and from is at the beginning, actually. So you need to answer it with this one. Okay, number 1 is at the beginning of the memo. Okay, so you need to write it at the beginning, the sender, the receiver, and also the subject. We write at the end. Okay, we write the sender and the receiver at the end for letters. Okay, the sender is at the end. Okay, just like Niall Peterson here. And then next, do write a subject line. Remember, writing a subject is very important because it's like the title or the topic of your memo. For example, so what is this memo about? Oh, it's a meeting with the company. Oh, it's the meeting with students, with the seniors, for example. Okay, so you need to make the subject as briefly as possible. Okay, as briefly as possible. Next, try to write about only one. Okay, one subject in each memo. Why? Because the function of memo is for direct, formal, okay, formal, direct, and polite. Okay, short notice also. We can use it as a short notice. Do, okay, do use short and clear sentences. Okay, this is very short and clear. Okay, the meeting on Tuesday at 10 a.m. please attend. Okay, so it's the time, the place, and then the person. Okay, the person who is going to attend, our Spanish sales team there. Okay, and last one, be direct and polite. Okay, be polite and also direct to write a memo. Okay, so don't write, if you want to write a memo, please make it like only 1 or 2 sentences. This is only 2 sentences. Remember the meeting on Tuesday at 10 a.m., 1 sentence. And the second one, our Spanish sales team is here for the day, sorry, so please attend. Okay, for me, later on making the memo, maximum 3 sentences. Okay, maximum 3 sentences to make memo, because memo is a very direct and brief, okay, brief announcement. Okay. Any questions about writing rules of the about memo? This is the rules of making memo actually. So it's very short, clear, and direct. Okay. Any questions about rules of memo? Or shall we continue? Okay, so now I will put you in a breakout room with your pair. Okay, everyone. Now I want you with your partner focus on activity 6. Okay, activity 6 here in your book. Okay. So I want you to make like this. Yeah, this one. Okay. Be with your partner. Okay, do activity 6. Choose number 1 or number 2. Okay, so write the rules after you have chosen. If you choose number 1, please write rules how to write informal or formal on emails and letters, and write the rules on Notepad or Microsoft Word. And then after that, share it to the class later. We can compare it with others. Okay. So what are you going to do after this, everyone? In pairs? Make in pairs, making rules. But before that, do you make 2 numbers of the rules or just choose one? Just choose one. Okay, choose one with your partners, write it on Notepad or Microsoft Word later, share your screen to the class, and then we can compare it. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to make the rules. Minimum 3 rules. Okay, minimum 3 rules for the chosen one. Okay, for the one that you have chosen, minimum three rules, and I will give you 5 minutes. Okay, and now I will open the breakout room because there are 9 of you. I will create 4 breakout rooms. Okay, I will open all rooms. Please enter the room and create the rules there. Hello. Sorry, Miss Hello, Miss Rizky, Miss Ayu, and Miss Putri. Have you chosen?
Yes.
Oh, which one?
Letter.
Oh, number 2. Number 2.
Yes.
Okay, so you just need to write the rules. Do not write the letters. Okay, write the rules. Perhaps, for example, you need to write using dear, right? Do not use informal language or something like that. Okay, write the rules. Okay, just like this is for memos, but for you is letters. Okay, formal one. Okay, formal letters. Okay. Okay, minimum 3 rules. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can always click for help. Okay. Okay, we'll go to the next room for a while. Okay, hello, Miss Juwita and also Mr. Hafiz.
Hello.
Yes, hello, Miss.
Oh, I think are you writing the letter?
Yes.
Oh.
We will create informal letter.
Oh.
Informal email.
Oh, it's actually it's only writing the rules of writing informal letter. So the rules. So I will share. So the rules is like the memo before. Okay. So number 1, what is the rules of writing informal email? Okay. So you do not need to write it first. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. If you have any question later, you can ask me. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Miss.
All right. We'll go to the next one. Okay. Okay. So I think you are still in the process, Miss Tita and Miss Olivia, writing rules on formal letter. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay, I will let you continue. I will visit another room. If you have any questions, you can click ask for help. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss. Hello, Miss Yana and Miss Dwi. So, which rules that you are going to write? Number 1 or number 2?
Number two.
Number 2, writing formal letters. Okay, so this is writing the rules only. Okay, not writing the letters. Okay, writing the rules of formal letters. Okay. Minimum 3 rules, okay? Minimum 3 rules. Minimum 3 rules. If you can write, Miss, can we write like 10 or 11? It's okay, all right? Miss Amel will give you minimum 3 rules. And if you have any questions, you can always click ask for help, okay? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Shanas and Miss Dwi. I will see another group. Oh, yang biasanya di atas ini Hello, welcome back, Miss Tita. Let's wait for others. Okay, let's wait for others. So Miss Tita and Miss Alivia, how many rules that you have written?
6, around
Oh.
6.
Oh, great. 6 rules. Great. Okay, great. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so now let's share your rules. So who wants to be the first? Which group who wants to be the first? And then you can share your screen there. You can share, you can click share. I have allowed you all to share your screen. Please share your screen. Who wants to be the first one? Which group? Which pair? Which group? It's okay. Who's ready? So the first, you know, the first pair can choose other pair. So that's the benefit of the first sharing. Miss Rizky, okay. So Miss Rizky is with Miss Ayu, right? Miss Ayu. Okay, so which one that you have written, Miss Rizky? Okay. Using formal language. Okay. The sender, from who receive it, right? Who receive it, right? The receiver. The receiver. Okay.
Yes.
That's it. This long sentence. Okay, finish, Miss Ayu, Miss Rizky, finish. For rules, okay. So writing formal letter, of course, we need to use formal language such as dear, I look forward to seeing you, yours sincerely, and then what else? I would like to attend, and remember, using formal language means do not abbreviate. Okay, do not abbreviate. So abbreviation means when, for example, you say like this, please, you will come, for example, like this. This is the formal one. Okay, so don't say like this, you will come. Okay, because this is informal, because you kind of abbreviate the words. Okay, don't abbreviate words when you write formal letters or formal emails or memos. Okay, so use formal one. Okay, good. Right, who receiver, very good. The receiver is in the beginning, dear Mr. Okay, and from in the end it's the sender. Okay, yours sincerely, Miss Niall Peterson, for example, can write more than one subject. Okay, good. Can use long sentence. Okay, good job. Thank you, Miss Kiki. Thank you so much for writing the rules for formal letter. Others, perhaps, can I have the first one who wrote the rules for informal email? Because the time is quite fast here. So thank you, Miss Rizky. I will stop share for a while. Yeah. And then who wrote the rules? Okay, who wrote the rules for informal email? Which group here?
Me.
Okay,
Yes.
Mr. Hafiz and Miss Juita. Okay, you can share
Yes.
the screen. You can, Mr. Hafiz.
Okay. For the rules for writing informal emails is the first is informal sentence, friendly and casual, and then more subject like you can send it to more subject like your friend, parent, customer in some business like advertise or e-commerce and many more. And then the last is the content is about informal topic like invitation, party, holiday, event, discount and promotion and many more. Thank
Good
you.
job. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Hafiz and Miss Juita. Very good. This is the rules for writing informal emails. So you send it to someone that it can be your colleague. Okay, it can be your colleague or your friends. Okay, or it can be your clients. But I will give like a bit of a notes for the client. The client here is, I think, someone who is very flexible, who is very flexible to you. Don't send informal letters or emails to a customer or client that is really strict. Okay, do not send that. Okay, just that's why I give you some notes if you want to send it with informal language. Next, correct the topic. It can be about some like holiday party, dinner party, and then discount and promotion, because sometimes when you want to promote things, you kind of need to use like a marketing language, right? You kind of invite to influence, come on, you have a 20% discount off or something like that. So you kind of can use your informal languages to promote, right? To give discount, to give giveaway, for example. Okay. And then what else? What is the first one? Friendly and casual. Okay, it's very friendly using hi. Okay, what's up? Okay, hi, what's up? We are going to have a dinner party, a very great dinner party. And then our theme is you need to wear black, yellow, for example, like that. Okay, that's the informal one. Okay, so it's much more relaxed, I guess, much more relaxed and flexible if you want to write an email using the informal languages, because you do not need to you can abbreviate. Okay, you can abbreviate. So for example, like that, you will come, you can abbreviate with you'll come. Okay, you will come, or you don't come, for example. You can abbreviate the words there or phrases, but in formal letters or emails, do not abbreviate. Okay, jangan disingkat ya, do not abbreviate it. Okay, any questions with the rules? Any questions with the rules? Shall we continue it? Can I continue?
Yes, continue, Miss.
Okay, so this is, I think, a practice. Okay, everyone, I want you to write an email, a letter, or a memo. Okay, please open your PDF file on activity 7, choose one, write one of the following. Remember to follow your rules from 5 and 6. Remember, an email to a colleague, a letter to introduce yourself to a new customer, a memo to everyone in your department. Remember, when you want to write those types of business writing, oh yeah, I want you to write it on here. I will give you the link. Okay, so please write it here. I will send it to, have you received it? I will send it to the chat. Have you received it? In the Zoom chat box. Okay, I want you to write it on Google Docs. Have you received it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Yes.
How about now?
Oh,
Yes. Or yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so you just need to choose one. Remember, look at the receiver. Okay, look at the receiver. If you see the receiver, if it is a colleague, okay, let's say an email, sorry, not an email. Okay, an email to a colleague. Do you think you will use formal language or informal language? An email to a colleague. Colleague means, yeah, your partner, work partner. So do you use formal and informal? Informal, right? An email to a colleague, informal. How about a letter to introduce yourself to a new customer? Formal, formal, of course, formal language. And then a memo to everyone in your department, perhaps everyone in the student center, for example, formal or informal?
Formal.
Formal, okay. Formal, something formal, okay. So I will share my screen first. So in that link, yeah, if you, I have 10 pages there. So the first page will be Miss Shana's. So please scroll it down and look for your name. So for example, like Miss Olivia, you will be on page 5. Okay, so you will write there. And then Miss Juwita is on page 6, and Miss Tita, Miss Rizky. Just scroll it down and look for your name. And then after that, choose one type of business writing and then write it there, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So if you cannot access it, please tell me, okay? So I will share this first so that you can choose. Okay, this one, an email to a colleague, ask to meet. So this is your topic, okay? Ask to meet tomorrow, say when and where. The second one, a letter to introduce yourself to a new customer, request a meeting. Number 3, a memo to everyone in your department. You want them to meet an important visitor next week. Say when and where. So where do you want to meet the visitor and when? Okay, next week. So for example, today is the 13th. For tomorrow, you can say 14th of September, or next week, what is next week? Like 20th, in the 20th of September. Okay, for this one.
Huh? Huh?
I want to ask you.
Okay, so everyone, I will give you time to create your writing there and according to the situation on your book. Okay, and one more. Okay. Okay. I guess I will give you 5 more minutes, and then Miss Amel will share your writing, and then we can kind of check it together. Okay. But I think some of you have finished it. Very good. Okay, so who has done here? Has done? Okay, 1 more minute, and then Miss Amel will share the screen. And while you guys are writing, everyone, I can see that it's already great. Actually, it's already great. Look at some. I think I need to like fix some of the sentences, and some of the will give you feedback. Okay, after this. Okay, so I will share the screen. So of course, all of you can see it. So all of you can learn. Okay, so all of you can learn how to write from your friends here. Okay. So 1 more minute, and then I will share the screen. So I think I will start from the bottom to the top, if it is okay. Okay, the time is up. I think I will share my screen and start checking. Let's check together, okay? Let's check together, and you can turn on your sound and give your comments or suggestions to your friends writing, okay? So let's start from here, this one. So I think this is Miss Dwi. Okay, so this is Miss Dwi's writing. So Miss Dwi is writing a memo to all of staff of Secretariat Department from head of Secretariat Department. Meet an important visitor from LLDT 7. Okay, remember the meeting on Monday at 10 a.m. Or visitor from for the day, so please attend, prepare all of document. I think this is the documents. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all of the documents here. Okay, I think the memo, Miss Dwi, is the direct, polite, and it's very brief. You can see it here, when and where. Okay, when and where. When, and also what you need to do. Okay, so others, what do you think of Miss Dwi's memo? Do you have any suggestions or any comments about the memo? Or is it already okay? Andre, you can give your suggestions or comments. Perhaps you can ask questions with Miss Dwi about her memo. You can unmute your sound if you want to ask some questions or give comments. No comments? Or is it already good? Already perfect? Hello, everyone. Is it already good? Or any suggestions? Any additional information, perhaps? Yeah, Hafiz, Mr.
Yes.
Hafiz.
Yes,
Any other additional things that you want to add with Miss Dwi's? This is Miss Dwi's memo. Any additional, or is it already good? Already complete?
I think it's enough to create a memo like this.
It's enough. And is it already clear, everyone, with the information of the time and place? The time, and also with the person that you want to meet? Is it already good? Miss Putri?
I think Miss Dwi must give the place where the meet an important visitor.
Okay, the place, okay, because we only know the time and the date and also the time, right, Miss Putri? The day, the date, and time. Okay, perhaps Miss Dwi here can add the place, Miss Dwi, okay, at Melati room or at the UISI second floor room, for example, second floor hall, for example, like that, Miss Lee, okay? Or for example, if it is online meeting, you can share the meeting ID and the passcode, okay? Meeting ID or the passcode or the link, okay? If it is online, if it is offline, you can share the place. Okay, Miss Dwi? Okay, nice work, Miss Dwi. Thank you with the memo. So let's continue. I will scroll up. I think this Miss Rizky. Hello, I invite you for a meeting. For a meeting here tomorrow at 3 p.m. in Melati's room. Please come and prepare your best idea for our company. Sorry about this short notice. Thanks, Fifi. So this is the informal email, Miss Rizky, or Miss Fifi? Informal email.
Informal email.
Informal email. So number one, right? Number one. Okay. So what do you think, everyone? Is it already clear, concise with Miss Fifi's informal email? This is informal email. Wait, formal email. Okay. So what do you think? Is it already clear enough with the informal email? Clear, concise, complete? You can check Miss Fifi's email here. We'll zoom in. Yeah. So what do you think, everyone? All right. I think, what do you think? Miss Putri, Miss Juwita, Miss Alithia, Miss Dwi, Miss Shanas, Mr. Hafiz, Miss Tita, do you have any comments or suggestion with Miss Fifi's informal email? Is it already good?
I think it's already good, Miss Amel.
Okay, thank you, Miss Shanas. I think also, I think so too. It's already perfect here. Good job, Miss Fifi. Next, we can continue to Miss Tita. This is the letter. So this is the formal one, okay? I'm Tita from Infrastructure Department. So I think department with no E here. Universitas of Semen Indonesia. Come to your presence. Sorry, Miss Tita. I hope you can come to present. To have a presentation, right? This one. To present, Miss Tita? To present. To give, you can say like this. I hope you can come to give presentation or to give a, you can say to give a presentation about, like that, about the project of campus laboratory on Friday in campus AUIC. Okay, thanks for your sensory. Okay. You can, because this is formal, you can say thank you, okay? Thanks is quite informal. Thank you for your attention. It's already correct, Ms. Tita, okay? And I do not see any abbreviation here, so it's already good. Thank you, Ms. Tita, okay? So abbreviation, disingkat ya, yang disingkat you do not, but in here, Ms. Tita, don't sorry, don't abbreviate. Okay, thank you, Miss Tita. It's already good. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This is the memo from Miss Putri, the admission and marketing team from head of admission and marketing. The subject is sign of memorandum of understanding or MOU in the guest room. Come to sign of the MOU and discuss about how to apply for new students. Okay. Thank you, Miss Putri. I think it's very brief and concise, okay? Very brief and concise about where and when and what is it about, okay? So there are only 2 sentences here, okay? Thank you, Miss Putri. And also, and in the, I think this is, because it's the name of the room, you can say, make it the guest, in the guest room, like this. Ruang tamu maksudnya ya, guest. This one. I think the guess before is the guess. Please guess. Tebak-tebakan ya. So it's already good here. Thank you, Miss Putri. It's very brief and concise. But my opinion, if you want to write to from, you can just simply put the subject here like this, and you can just like that. Okay, so to from subject is like in the one line, and then you click enter and just put the message here. Okay, so it's like I can say that it's like the head of the memo. Okay, this is the head of the memo. Okay, to from and subject. Okay. Okay, good job, Miss Putri. Thank you. Now let's move on to Miss Juwita. Okay, Miss Juwita. Okay, Miss Juwita. Media. Okay, this is held. Do you think it's a letter, Miss Juwita? Informal letter?
Yes, informal.
Informal letter. Okay.
Sorry, Miss, but my keyboard is trouble.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
Jadi titik sama numbernya nggak bisa.
Oh, okay, it's okay. I will help you. So,
Yeah.
To come. This is make it September.
22 in September.
Oh, on September. Okay.
Yes.
This?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. Okay, that's already good, and it's quite. This is quite informal because as we can see, she opened it with hello. Okay, thank you, Miss Juwita. Next, let's move on to Miss Alivia. Okay, this is informal letter, Miss Alivia, right? Informal letter, right?
Informal email.
Email, okay. Hi, Sarah. This one is hi, Sarah. I ask you to join the meeting tomorrow to the playroom at building 1 on at 9 a.m. When you want to tell the time, you use at 9 a.m. I hope you can attend it. See you soon. Thank you. All the best. Okay, good job. So my opinion for attending the time, you can simply share like this at 9 a.m. because it's informal. Okay, at 9 a.m. We simply use it like this. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss Alivia. Next, Mr. Hafiz. Okay, Mr. Hafiz is which one, Mr. Hafiz? Is it Memo? I think it's Memo.
Is it Memo? Is it Memo? This is Memo.
This is a Memo. Okay, so from and to. Okay, so we usually put the to first and then from and then the subject here. Okay, what is the subject, Mr. Hafiz? This is Memo, right? Unmute, sorry.
The memo is about meeting with vendor, maybe.
Meet with vendor. Okay, meet with vendor. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. My opinion is that memo do not need any dear like this. You can just simply jump into the topic. Okay. For the next week. Okay. So you can write like this. So this is quite long, even though it's only one sentence. You can simply because memo, the reason of making memo is brief and concise. You can write like this. Meet. And you can put here. Meet. Okay. Sorry. Meet. Okay. Yeah, you can put it here. Meet with visitor from the vendor. Okay. On. Yeah, you can put it like this. Okay. Okay, like that. And then you can write, please attend the site plan and join the meeting. Okay. The result will give us a rating for an fluency from our visitor. Okay. And then for memo, you do not need any closing because it's very direct like that. That's it. Okay. So memo is very direct and brief. Okay. Just like that.
Okay.
So, and I guess a very short subject. Okay, Mr. Hafiz?
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Miss.
you. Next, we have Miss Odi is absent. Miss Ayu. Is it Memo also?
Yes, Memo.
Okay, from Meet Important Visitor. Okay, we can omit this one, yeah, Miss Ayu. Omit the opening. You can directly this one on Monday. Okay. Okay, thank you. So you can also delete the thank you part, Miss Ayu. Okay, because Memo here is very concise and direct. Okay, so you can simply write like this. It's already complete and we know where and when the meeting will be held. Okay, thank you, Miss Ayu. Okay, next we have Miss Shanas. I think Miss Shanas.
Yes.
This is the letter. Oh, formal letter. Sorry, informal or formal? Sorry, Miss.
Formal letter.
Formal, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, the formal for Miss stuff. Your new customer. This one customer. To have collaboration. So double L here. Have with lembaga LIA to meet you can say this one, to have a meeting for the collaboration. Okay. This week, okay, for the collaboration this week on, okay, at 9 a.m. At 9 a.m. in Zoom Meet, okay. We are okay. We are looking forward. You can say we are looking forward to a good news for the future. Okay, yours sincerely, then comma, Shanas like this. Okay, here Miss Amel, comma. Okay, don't forget. Yes, okay. Monday, 13 and 9. In Zoom Meet. Okay, I think in. Okay. Because you invite me to the Zoom, you can say, please contact us. Okay. All right. Later, I will reply to your email and ask perhaps, okay, I would like to come to the Zoom meeting. Could you share the meeting ID and passcode? Okay, because at first you asked me to attend the meeting and then I will agree. Okay, I will agree with the meeting and then I will reply asking, because you asked me with the online Zoom meeting, I will ask you for the meeting ID and passcode. Okay, and I think that's for Miss Shanas. Okay, Miss Shanas? Okay. My name is this one, Shanas. And this one, yeah. Okay, I think that's it. For Mrs. Scrub. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Any questions about writing emails, letters, and memos, everyone? Is it clear enough? So which one do you like writing the most, I guess? So which one is your favorite from those three, everyone? Memo, letter, or emails?
Writing memo.
Memo, very direct and concise, Miss Ayu, right? Very direct and short. Others? Thank you, Miss Ayu. Miss Fifi?
Email non-formal.
Email, informal email. Okay, good. Thank you, Miss Fifi. Others? Miss Dwi, Mr. Hafiz, Miss Putri, Miss Cita, Miss Alithia, Miss Shanas, Miss Tita, which one that you like the most, your favorite type?
Email, informal email.
Informal email, informal email. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. I guess we can end the class now. Thank you so much, everyone, for today. So I guess the class actually ends at 2:30, but it got quite a bit long. So thank you so much for today, everyone. I will see you again on Wednesday afternoon at 1 as usual. if you have further questions about the writing, you can always contact to the group or you can always give a chat to the group. Okay. Thank you so much everyone for today. Have a good day. Good afternoon. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Amel.
Thank you everyone.